Hello, in this video tutorial I will show you how you can change the angle of the north arrow and its effects on the light shadow calculation. As you can see, in this project I have already created 5 different 3D views. Each of those 3D views we will define with different sun position settings. Therefore, we select the first 3D view, we press the right mouse button and select Properties. Here we click on the point Sun Position. For the first 3D view we will use Default Settings and we press OK. Please note, with the default settings of the first view, the light and shadow situation in the first view will not change when we change the angle of the north arrow. Now we select the second view, we press the right mouse button and we select Properties. We click on the point Sun Position and here we select the point Calculate Sun Position. At the point Country and City, Salzburg in Austria is selected, that's correct. If we would like to change it, we click on the button Load from Database. The properties open and here we can select out of different countries and different cities. We close the properties and now we enter at the point time, for example 9 o'clock. Now we change the light intensity of the sun to 60% and after it we select at the point Environment Light the point Light Color and we change the light color to white. We press OK and now we enter for the light intensity 40%. After it we press OK. The sun position properties for the second view are now finished defined and for the other 3 views we will use the same properties but with different times. 12 o'clock, 15 o'clock and 18 o'clock. To make a not too long video, I have already defined those properties for you. We have now one view at 9 o'clock, one at 12, one at 15 o'clock and one at 18 o'clock. The first 3D view is defined with default settings and the light situation will not change. Now we select the 2D view. The north arrow lies on the layer Environment, so we press Ctrl and we select the layer Environment. After it, we select the north arrow with a left mouse click. And if we would like to change the position of the north arrow, we can select the point Move with Reference Point. Or we press the shortcut R for the function Move with Reference Point. We select the reference point, for example this point, and we move the north arrow to this point. With this method we can move the north arrow, and in the next step I will show you how we can change the angle. Therefore we make a right mouse click and we select Properties. The north arrow properties open and we move them to our 2D view. Here we can change the positions in the X and the Y direction and the angle. We enter for the angle, for example 90 degrees, and we press OK. As you can see, the sun position didn't change in the first view where we have used the default settings, but in the other 4 views where we have defined the sun position. We make again a right mouse click at our north arrow and we select Properties. We move the north arrow properties to the 2D view and we change the angle to 180 degrees. We press OK. The light and shadow situation changed again in our 3D views where we have defined the sun position. Only the view with the default settings stayed the same. Finally, we will set the angle of the north arrow to its original setting. Therefore, we make again a right mouse click, select Properties, move the north arrow properties to our 2D view so we have a good overview over the 3D views, and change the angle to 0 degrees. We press OK. The light and shadow situation changed again and we can press Escape. Now I will show you how we can change the appearance of our 3D views into presentation mode. Therefore, we select one of our 3D views, we make a right mouse click and we select Properties. We click on Appearance and here at the point Mode, we select Presentation. In the presentation mode, the shadows in the 3D views will get displayed. Please note that your hardware has to calculate all the shadows. This may take more computing time. After it, we can press OK. When we take now a look at our 3D view, we can see that the shadows get displayed. To show you the difference, I have switched also all the other views into presentation mode. Finally, I will show you how we can hide and show the north arrow. Therefore, we make a right mouse click and we select Visibility. Here we open the Help elements and we deselect the north arrow. After it, we press OK. Now the north arrow doesn't get displayed. If we would like to show it again, we press the right mouse button, select Visibility, select the point north arrow and press OK. Now the north arrow gets displayed again. Thanks for watching. For more tutorials, visit our website cadvilla.com.